Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 Success Program graduation ceremony. I'm Tracy Jaramillo, the program administrator, and I'd like to thank each of you for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of 13 outstanding graduates. To the families, friends, employers, and community members with us today, I am delighted that despite our current circumstances, we are able to come together with family and friends to honor and commend these exceptional graduates. Thank you for being here. To our graduates, this is your day. We are all here to celebrate you and your many accomplishments. I want you to know that each person in this virtual audience is proud of you and your hard work. We are all cheering and clapping loudly as we celebrate with you from a distance today. At this time, I invite everyone to please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free in the home of the brave.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Teresa Albin, Superintendent of Frederick County Public Schools.
It is truly an honor to join the staff, families, friends, and supporters of the Success 2020 graduates as we celebrate this important milestone. These amazing young people have touched the hearts of many people over the last 3 years, as they have learned to be more independent, to succeed in the workforce, and to explore new things through their mission trips and classes. No one could have expected that their success journey would be changed in such a drastic way by the COVID-19 virus. Yet these students demonstrated their ability to adapt, to keep working hard, and to bring smiles to the lives of others. The COVID-19 pandemic may have taken away some of the time we had together, but it can never take away the wonderful memories these students have of their days at Success. And what are some of those wonderful memories? Well, there's learning how to cook and, of course, tasting the delicious food you prepared. David, Alba, and Garrett mentioned cooking as one of their favorite parts of Success. And I hear that Ashley has been helping her family by doing lots of cooking for them since school has been closed. Math class with Mr. B. Jacob and William loved learning about money and budgeting. Many of you also appreciated learning how to figure out the cost of a tip when eating at restaurants in downtown Frederick. Mission trips were another favorite. William, Dakota, and Caroline enjoyed walking to places in Frederick, going to the YMCA, and getting to eat at restaurants. And you also appreciated learning how to use transit And then Freestyle Friday. Our talented singers, Jason and Demarzia, loved being able to sing and dance with their friends. Fun electives. Alexis learned how to play Uno and do Zumba. And Jamie has really gotten into puzzles. You enjoyed trying new things in your elective classes. Friendships. All of you talked about the friends and staff at Success who meant so much to each of you. And while our students have fond memories of their time at Success, everyone who worked with them has special memories of them as well. Your employers, teachers, and staff members will never forget your warm smiles, hard work, perseverance, and care for others. Many of you are moving into jobs that will allow you to continue to bring joy and happiness to others. And when you make the world a better place, then you have achieved success. Congratulations to the wonderful class of 2020 from their Success. Remember, whatever you do and wherever you go, I know that you will make us, FCPS, proud of you.
On behalf of the Board of Education of Frederick County Public Schools, Mr. Michael Bunitsky.
I am honored to bring greetings and congratulations from the Board of Education and to celebrate the success of our hardworking students on the day of their graduation. In our schools, we talk a lot about community. In this school, it is so evident that families, teachers, staff, and our community come together around our children to contribute to their learning and growth. I believe the school has found a new, inviting community in the old Lincoln School. Every time I've gone to the Success School, I've seen everyone there showing a deep commitment to making every day count, every lesson count, showing how they are the best possible example of a community. The commitment of our students to adapting and overcoming obstacles to engage in learning and social activities is amazing. Even in this difficult time of widespread pandemic, you have been prepared to engage in life in our community. Each of you is to be congratulated for the effort you have put forth to get here today. The parents of our graduates are invested in the school, and that makes a world of difference in creating the type of school community that breeds success. Today marks the day that each of you, our graduates, move on to the next part of your journey. Everyone here will be cheering you on as you move forward in life. Our community outside of the school system and your families, we will all be watching, eager to hear about your next accomplishments. From all of the teachers, staff, and administrators in Frederick County Public Schools, we wish you success and happiness in your life's journey.
It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our former student speakers, Sean and Rachel Seitz.
Hello, my name is Sean Seitz. And me and my wife Rachel are going to make a speech.
We went to the Success program after high school and we graduated in 2006.
One thing the Success program brought us are friends. Now I help my neighbors when they need help. I carry things, shovel snow, and bring up the trash cans.
The thing that helped us in our lifetime, writing checks and getting bills in the mail and writing the checks. And after we write bills, we got extra money to do things with them. We met at the Success program. We've been together for 17 years. After 14 years, we decided to get married.
I gave Rachel a dog for Valentine's Day in 2006. She thought her present was a rabbit. She found out it was a dog. We also have two parakeets named Mickey and Minnie, and them are sweethearts.
We both working on money. We bought a house together. I do the cooking, Sean does the outside work, and we do 50-50 inside.
We spend time together, go to movies, go to park, walk Chloe. Take the transit bus, sometimes we take city cab. In summertime we go to the beach for a week. I went jet skiing and parasailing.
You want your dreams to come true. Make it happen like me and Sean did.
And graduate in
Late.
2020 graduation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Linda Chambers, Director of Special Education for Compliance and Student Support with Frederick County Public Schools.
The word success is defined as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Success's very mission is to support, empower, and inspire. As I have visited Success this school year, I can confidently say that Success students, families, and staff members embodies this very definition. Each and every one of you inspire me. But what really makes Success unmatched are the many smiles, support for one another, the laughter and pride in every action each of you embarks upon. You know the importance of human connection, the value of relationships. This is a skill that will last a lifetime. My advice to each of you is to take what you have learned here at Success and always show love, kindness, laughter, and smiles. Help others when you can. Embrace your future by writing down a plan, working hard, and never giving up as you persevere towards your post-success dreams. Continue to be the light our world needs right now. Just as you have chanted throughout this school year, I can, you can, we can, I got your back, Success. Live this chant daily in your life after graduation. Wake up each morning and say this proudly to yourself as you start your day. I am so very proud of all of you graduates. David, Jacob, Jason, Ashley, Alba, Dakota, Caroline, Alexis, Demarzia, Jamie, Garrett, William Kinsella, and William Vale. Stay safe and healthy. Sending you each love, congratulations, and a socially distanced hug until we meet again.
I would now like to introduce Mr. Bob Martin, creator of the Global Revision Network and longtime partner and friend to the Success Program.
Hi, graduates. You finished your last year at Success. You made it. And let me tell you what you made for me. You've made this the best, most enjoyable year I've ever had working with Success students. And this is the end of my 19th year working there. I've told all of you throughout the year, and I don't want to offend any terrific individual Success students from the past, but you guys have been the best group of Success students with whom I've ever had the pleasure of working. Thank you. But despite how much I've enjoyed it, for me, there is a major bummer part. And that bummer part is the fact that I can't be with you guys in person to enjoy the last couple of months and this graduation ceremony. I'd like to say something to all of you that it'll only take a few seconds, and I want you to remember it later when you need it. When you first came to Success, you really didn't know exactly what to expect. But you did come here with hope. Hope that you could learn stuff that might make it easier for you to get a job. Hope that you could earn money, make friends, maybe live on your own. Hope that you could advance a bit toward being a grown-up. Well, believe it or not, you've been taught a lot of important skills here, and you've learned how to do many things that people never even learn by going to 4 or 6 or 8 years of college. And here's what I want you to remember. Tomorrow, or a week from now, or a month, or in a year, you're going to bump into some kind of a situation or some kind of a problem that's going to make you wonder, oh my goodness, what should I do? What am I going to do? But when that happens, I want you to stop for a moment And I want you to remember that you probably were taught how to handle some kind of a problem like that during your time at Success. You've gotten lots and lots of information and answers here. You haven't just needed to use all of those answers to answer any particular problems or questions yet, but you will, and you'll be fine. Remember what you've learned. You've had some great teachers. Now for me, each of you are going to be receiving a certificate of appreciation for your many, many hours of helping me out on Bob Martin Days. You've made a major contribution to helping people much less fortunate than you and I are. Your efforts have enabled thousands of people to have improved vision, to be able to learn to work, read, and enjoy their lives. I hope that when this pandemic is over and we can see each other in person again, that I can give each of you the hugs that I wish I could give you today. I'm proud of you, and I'm going to miss you very, very much. Thank you.
Graduates, I now invite you to hear these very special messages that were prepared for you by each of your teachers.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it. I knew you could do it. You've worked so hard and you deserve this. I'm thinking back to this year, and my favorite 2 days were Mission Thursday and Mission Friday. Mission Thursday, we would read about all the missions we were going on. We learned so much about the history of Frederick, went to the visitor center, we got all the brochures and menus we could get. I want you to share all of those great experiences and all that knowledge that you have with your families. I also hope that you'll consider maybe taking some Thrive classes at FCC. We went on the FCC website several times this year and we researched all the different Thrive classes. And remember, if you're not sure about the subject or the content, you can always look it up, look at a video and see what the class is about. And please share that with your families. I want you to take with you all the skills that you learned in daily living skills, math class, reading class, and career readiness, and on your job site. And be thankful for all the great job coaches that you had and everything that they taught you. Take all those skills with you, carry them on through your lives. I wish you the best of luck, and I want you to always remember, be kind, take care of those around you, and always do the best you can. Best of luck.
Families, thank you so much for sharing your students with us. It has been such a pleasure watching them become confident, independent adults. Thank you also for the role that you've taken lately, being our eyes, ears, and hands when we cannot instruct in person. Your partnership is truly appreciated. Graduates, while I had hoped we could be together in person to celebrate you, I'm grateful that we could come together in this way. The purpose of teaching daily living skills in the classroom is for you to be able to take those skills and use them in other settings. And this period of quarantine has provided us a unique opportunity. You've proven that you can do those things at home, and I'm confident that you'll be able to take those skills and apply them in your own home someday. I know that I speak for everyone when I say how incredibly proud I am of each of your accomplishments, and I know that you will do great things. I'm hopeful that you will stay in touch so that we can celebrate your future accomplishments with you. We wish you all the best. Take care.
This is Miss Owings, and I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate the seniors. While at Success, you've had volunteer placements or paid positions, and when I think back to all of the hours that you volunteered, I am so very proud. I'm proud of you for giving back to the community. You have helped complete many tasks and projects in a variety of settings. You've helped in the state parks, the libraries, nursing homes, and the hospital. You've helped with food service, retail and warehouse. You've helped local businesses. With all of your hard work, you've gained entries on your resume, you've made connections in the community, and you've established job references. You've built an impressive skill set, and you've developed a positive work ethic. And with all of those experiences, I expect that you will soon be looking for a paid job. And when you do that, I want you to think back to some of your resources. You've completed an application cheat sheet in class, and you can use that for completing job applications. You have a visual resume, and that will help you during a job interview. I want to thank you for all of your hard work, and I know that with all of the job skills that you've collected along the way, you will thrive. Congratulations and best of luck.
Hey seniors, it's hard to believe it's that time already for you to graduate, but I just wanted to say how proud I was of you and am of you for everything that you've done, for all the hard work that you've put in, especially here at the end when we weren't expecting it, but thank you for sticking through. Just want to leave you with a few things to remember. Always use your tools, no matter what tools they are, use them. Take your time while you're doing your work. Always double check your answers. Break things down into smaller pieces to make them easier, and remember you got this. But above any of those math related things, I want you to remember respect. Always be respectful. That's my number one thing that you always hear from me. Whatever situation you come to in life, if you're respectful, you will have a better outcome because of it. So please remember that. So congratulations to you seniors. Remember all the good times we had, the fun we had, and just remember those things. But I want to say congratulations to you. I want to say congratulations to Two Cools for School, David Andrew, my Home Alone loving Jason, my buddy Jacob, my friend William K, my math loving friend Ashley, Elba, Big Mac Dakota, Caroline, got your name right that time, Caroline, Alexis, she always has the right answers. Here comes the money, D-Money, DeMarzier, Mr. Dependable Jamie, and can't forget about the carrot. And also there's Mr. Vale, who always has the right answers. So seniors, congratulations to you. Thank you for all the hard work. Really gonna miss you.
Hi, class of 2020. Welcome to your graduation. I wanted to leave you with some parting words of wisdom from all our time together. Communication skills are the key to success in life, work, and relationships. Without effective communication, a message can turn into error, misunderstanding, frustration, or even disaster by being misinterpreted or poorly delivered. As you graduate and go out into the world, I hope you remember to think before you speak or act. Remember, there are so many ways to solve a problem. Use your strategies to make good decisions. Your smile speaks louder than words sometimes. Remember to use your communication skills to get your point across, and always choose kindness. It makes a world of difference. You are your biggest advocate. Remember the skills you've learned throughout the years here at Success. Speak up and take action. You will go far in your world and the success you were made for. I wish you all the best in your life, and I will miss each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Graduates, as you sit here today, you are probably wondering where the years have gone. It doesn't seem that long ago when you were toddling off to kindergarten. This ceremony is a celebration of all your successes between that first day of kindergarten and now. Today, we are excited to recognize each of you for your many achievements in the areas of independent living, career readiness, academic progress, and much more. We are able to celebrate today because of your hard work and dedication. I want you to please give yourselves a round of applause. Now, it's time to take everything you've learned and spread your wings. It's time to apply the many skills you've gained over the years. You are ready. You are each equipped with the knowledge needed to spring into responsible adulthood. As I was preparing for today, I started a list of all the skills you've learned and applied in your classrooms and in the community. But I quickly realized that there are too many to list. I can confidently say you are ready. Ready for the responsibilities that adulthood brings, such as budgeting and spending, household tasks like cooking and laundry, and real-life reading and writing. You are ready. You've practiced and refined your communication and social skills. I'll say it again. Graduates, you are ready. I've also had the pleasure of watching each of you grow in your confidence and independence in the areas of career readiness and your vocational skills. You've each demonstrated excellence at a variety of job sites, and so many people across Frederick County have benefited from the important positions you've each held. I know that you were each assigned difficult tasks and you had challenging days, but you pushed through with confidence. The skills that you take away can and will be applied to your lives as working adults in the community. You are ready. Graduates, your graduation day is a celebration. This is the time for you to look back on the lessons you've learned, the adventures you've shared, and the exciting times that are filled with special meaning. This is also a time for new beginnings, a time to look forward, to set new goals, and dream new dreams. You are ready. Graduates, I encourage each of you to follow your hearts and always reach for your dreams. Start each day believing in your dreams and know that without a doubt, you were made for great things. Congratulations, Success Class of 2020. You are ready.
Here's to you, you were pink or blue, and everything I wanted. Here's to you, never sleeping through, from midnight till the morning. Had to crawl before you walked, before you ran, before I knew it. You were trying to free your fingers from my hand, 'cause you could do it on your own now. Somehow. Slow down, won't you stay here a minute more? I know you wanna walk through the door, but it's all too fast. Let's make it last a little while. I pointed to the sky, and now you wanna fly. I am your biggest fan. I hope you know I am. But do you think you can somehow slow down? Here's to you, every missing tooth, every bedtime story. Here's to Barbie cars, lightsaber wars, sleeping in on Sunday. Had to crawl before you walked, before you ran, before I knew it. You were teaching me the only thing love can. Hold hands through it when it's scary. You've got me. Let's slow down. Won't you stay here a minute more? I know you wanna walk through the door, but it's all too fast. Let's make it last a little while. I pointed to the sky, and now you wanna fly. I am your biggest fan. I hope you know I am. But do you think you can somehow slow down? Please don't roll your eyes at me. I know I'm embarrassing, but someday you'll understand. You'll hold a little hand. Ask them if they can. It's all too fast. I am your biggest fan. I hope you know I am. But do you think you can somehow slow down? Slow down. this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live the look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. Hold on to spinning around, confetti falls to the ground. May these memories break or fly. Take a moment, promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. this world turns cold and it breaks through my soul, and I know I'll find deep inside me I can be the one. I will never let you fall. I'll stand up with you forever. I'll be there for you through it all, even if saving you sends me to heaven. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Seasons are changing and waves are crashing and stars are falling all for us. Days grow longer and nights grow shorter. I can show you I'll be the one. I will never let you fall. I'll stand up with you forever. I'll be there for you through it all, even if saving you sends me to heaven. 'Cause you're my true love, my whole heart. Please don't throw that away.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce the names of the graduates of the class of 2020. All Success graduates will receive a Maryland High School Certificate of Completion. David Andrew, Jason Von Balmus, Jacob Connolly, William Kinsella, Ashley La Luna, Alba Lopez, Dakota Lovejoy, Caroline Lynch, Alexis Mabella, Demarzier Milton, James Roderick, Garrett Tyre, William Vale, I now present to you the class of 2020. Congratulations, everyone.
Good evening. Tonight, as we view this graduation ceremony from our televisions, phones, or computers, we are carrying out one of the biggest lessons in life, which is to remain flexible and patient. There is a quote that says, "Flexibility in a trunk makes a tree stand in a store." Flexibility in behavior makes a human win hearts. Each and every one of you graduates have spent your lives being flexible and adapting to your surroundings. And you all have certainly won my heart and the hearts of your teachers, employers, service providers, and so many more. Now more than ever, you're swaying in a storm of uncertainty, but you must remember that you have established your roots and you will continue to grow and not only tolerate a storm, but flourish through it. You have all the tools in your toolbox to help you get through this journey. It's up to you to remember to use them. On days when you feel like you don't know if you'll be able to pull through, remind yourselves where you started. A seedling who couldn't cook a meal, fold laundry, communicate with others, budget for a tip, or hold a job. Now you can do all of these things and so much more because of how much you've grown. Each one of you is capable of great things, and I expect nothing less than greatness from you because I know you can achieve it. Remember that every end has a new beginning, and for you, this is the start of your new life. You've got this. Remember, I can, you can, we can. Congratulations to you, Success Class of 2020. I am so proud of all of you. Thank you to all of the families and stakeholders who have joined us tonight. May you stay safe and healthy. I look forward to seeing all of you soon.